All right, so I just finished the race at Star Speedway, and so I'm going to be doing a little doubleheader tonight. This is going to be race number 4, which is Autodrome Chaudiere. Chaudiere. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I live in Arizona, so my Spanish is way better than my French. But it looks like Autodrome Chaudiere, which sounds a little Italian to me. And it's in Vallee-Jonction, Vallee-Jonction, anyway, in Quebec, Canada. Surprisingly, there was only 20 cars in this race, so this is gonna be much less congested, which I like. Oh, quick look at the points. I'm ninth, doing okay. All right, let's get to it. This track, I think it's really cool. I like it out of the ones I've done so far because it's got a little more banking, but there's a couple little issues that make it kind of tough to race. So 150 laps, 20 cars, 96%. I'm going one down on this one. Realistic, all boxes checked. So the things I've noticed is that the car likes to, the left front likes to come up. So I'm running a variation on the fast setup. All I've really done is put a little more front brake bias in it, but not as much as I did in the last race because I was smoking the tire a little bit on braking, and then I've lowered the steering ratio. Real quick, just go into practice real quick.
Limit 55. Keep it under 5,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Coming off the corners, the car will just lift up on the left front like a sprint car on dirt, which can make it tough getting ready for the next corner. It's like you're driving on 3 wheels. Yeah, okay. Let's check that out. See right there, the left front, it gets much worse than that. But right there, it's like the left front just comes off the ground, coming out of turn 2 and turn 4. I've noticed it more so in the cloudiness. That's a pretty poor example, but there will be plenty more. The other tough thing is in turn 2, the AI does not give a lot of room, so passing is really difficult. And then in coming off the backstretch, they kind of come off turn 2 in the middle of the track, so you really got to be on the low side. And when you're side by side with someone, you really have to kind of have your left side tires on the rumple strips just to keep from hitting them. I'm sure there will be some examples of that. I think I'll do happy hour, so I'm just going to skip ahead to qualifying now.
Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. All right, there's the checkered flag.
All right. See how I did. 13th. Okay, not bad. And I'm on the low line, so that's good. All right, I'm going to do a little happy hour here, and test the pit road and stuff too. Have the right setup? Yeah, okay.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 5,500 in seconds.
Really fast pit road speed here.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Keep it under 55. Keep
Whoa,
it under
that guy just hit the wall.
5,500 in seconds. Inside. Clear inside.
That give me damage? No.
There's an
Okay.
accident in turn 2.
Oh, watch out for cars hitting the wall coming out of the pits.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear.
The spotter likes to clear me a lot when I'm not clear. It's pretty annoying.
Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Inside. Clear inside. Limits 55. Keep it under 5,500 in seconds.
All right. I got a little confused about how to get back on the track the first time I came down pit road.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 5,500 in seconds.
I wanted to take a right under this walkway.
You're clear of pit lane. Keep
You
it
actually
under
take
55.
a hard left.
Keep it under 5,500 in seconds.
Okay. Let's look at something here. Let's go to me. 60B. Helicopter. All right. Okay, I'm beside this 57. Right there, there's plenty of space. But then it's like halfway through the corner, he just moves down like half a lane. Right there. See, right there, the line is going right down the center of his car. So I've got this whole bottom lane. But then halfway through the corner, he just dips down right there. And now all of a sudden, like, he's totally pinching me coming off the corner there. And already a few times I end up making contact with dudes right there. So, and I've already got my left side tires on the rumple strips there. So there's very little room when you're side by side to come off turn 2. You really have to be on the rumple strips here. So I'm a little worried about that. And then coming off the turn, see now he slides back out and he's back on this line. And so he's sliding out like he's going to end up in this third lane here. But he doesn't. Instead, right there, he was on this trajectory, kind of like that. But all of a sudden right here, he just cuts back in. And so now he's not even using this lane. And so coming off the corner, I get pinched down right there. And then I got to keep these lines like kind of centered. Is if I move up any higher right here, we'll end up making contact, which I've done a few times already in practice. It's just very tricky in turn 2 right there. And I hit, or someone hit me, or I hit someone here at some point. Let me see here. No. Okay, well, let's see this 96 car. Same thing. Right there, we go into the corner, plenty of room. No problem. Right there, like 2 inches. So, you know, going in, you got plenty of room. But once you hit about halfway through the corner and you're coming off, there's no room. You got to be right on this line or else they'll hit you right there. And then your tires make contact, smoke comes out, and the car just wants to lose control. So there's no room. And then, see right here, again, see he's like sliding off in this high lane. So he's back in this spot where he has the dash line. But then right there, he kind of unnaturally cuts back down. See, because right there I've got a lot of space, so I'm naturally coming out of the corner to right here. And he should be naturally coming out of the corner to right here, I would say. Or at least have these dash lines going down the center of his car. But instead, he kind of juts down right as I'm coming out of the corner. And so you got to really make sure that it's almost like the turn at Darlington with the awning. Let's say back in the day that was turn 4, but then they flipped it. So anyway, the one with the awning, you're up high and then you got to like dip right down to the line. And if you got a car on your outside, you're just way pinched down there. It's very much like that here in this turn. So to me, see, and then, you know, at this spot, I have plenty of room. At that spot, I have no room. I'm really pinched down. But then as we start going down the straightaway, then he gets in this lane. So it's just that little jut down right there coming off the corner is tricky. And I'll see it when I'm behind someone and it looks like I'm going to come off the corner to the inside of them, like trying to get a run off the corner. But I'll end up like, it'll look like I end up just flying behind them because they move down. So those are the trouble spots. Coming off turn 2, it's going to be rough. But if I can avoid that, see, turn 3 and 4 aren't nearly like that. It's much better, or at least it feels better coming off 3 and 4. Turn 2, not so much. Anyway, okay, yada yada. So be careful off turn 2. All right, I'm starting 13th. Yeah, so I'll be on the inside. Hopefully I can stick to the inside a little bit. I haven't really noticed anyone trying to jump under me and take me 3 wide. So hopefully that'll be avoided. All right, let's do it.
Drivers, start your engines!
Clear weather, that's always good. Only 20 cars though, so it'll spread out pretty quick.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear.
By the way, if anyone ever actually sees this video, don't let me discourage you. I mean, the track is fantastic. I like the track a lot. It's got a little banking to it. It looks fantastic. I love how Project Short Track does the pit roads on the outside of the track. And the way they bump up the speed limit on pit road to make sure you don't lose a lap when you're under caution. I mean, it's these Project Short Track tracks are fantastic. I mean, I'm doing this series just because I wanted to do more of these tracks. In the Busch series, I've only done Rougemont, Orange County Speedway. Myrtle Beach is the next race in my Busch series, and then South Boston is coming up. And I've done the North Wilkesboro, the Retro 96 North Wilkesboro, which is incredible. I mean, I think these are the best modded tracks on the internet. But I'm kind of biased because I like the short track racing. And, you know, I really should, disclaimer, Whoa, whoa, whoa. I haven't tried any modded tracks that are more modern than like 2003, so I have no, you know, I'm sure there's some really good modern tracks out there. I just haven't checked them out. Though technically, like this track and the tracks in this series, and even Myrtle Beach and South Boston are modeled after what they look like now, or in the last 5 to 10 years. But like I haven't tried any like Charlotte 2020 or anything like that. I just prefer to use the default ones because they're more retro. Like default Charlotte, and all the others. All right, let's see if I can pass the 73.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside.
I was struggling to pass this guy in practice. Nope, there it
Clear
is.
outside. Here comes the leader. The yellow
Damn
flag
it.
is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Don't hit me. Yeah, it's so tight. Coming off the corner on turn 2. You got to be right on the...
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 13 car.
Yeah, can I pass
Stay
these
behind
guys?
the 13 car.
No.
Pit road
Okay.
is now open. We can't pit this time by. We're not on the lead lap.
It's just so tight off turn 2 right there. I think I was side by side with that guy for a little while, but eventually you got like 2 inches. All right, I'm gonna try and pit. Take right side tires. I gotta get up there fast.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 5,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 3. The pace cars on the front straight. Changing just the right sides this time. Right sides only. The pace cars in turn 1. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 2. Limits 55. Keep it under 5,500 in seconds. The pace cars on the back straight. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 60 car.
Ooh, the 60's got a bunch of damage. That wasn't me. I just spun myself. I think they must have hit each other on pit road or on
We're now on the lead lap. Get on the inside
under caution.
line. Stay behind the 27 car on the inside line. Cars all the way around this time, guys.
Can I get way up here? Wow, I'm 2 laps down. Damn.
Get ready now. Going green. The pace car's in. Green, green, green! Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, it's tough trying to pass people here. But if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun. I think it's going to be pretty tough to try and make up any positions. Unless there's some attrition. We need some guys wrecking or something. Glad I can hang with the leaders. B-row in the 4 car is not catching me. But all these cars are pretty competitive, so trying to make up 2 laps on someone. And even this 27 car, he's a lap ahead of me and I'm not catching him. And he's pulling away from the leader. That left front is starting to fly up, coming off floor a lot.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear the cross flags. We're halfway home. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. 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 Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
Got him. That's a lot of work. Yeah, whatever surface that is below the rumple strips is really, really slippery. Almost looks like dirt or clay or something. Now, that 66 car is the leader. He's kind of taken off.
outside.
See, like the car just like, the AI just veers over like he's fishtailing off the corner.
Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Still there. Clear.
All right, that's 2 passes. Now if I can just make a lap on that guy, I can make a position. I am gaining on him.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Clear.
All right, if I can pass this red car, then I'll just be 1 lap down. It'll look a lot more respectable in the final standings. Running out of laps though.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Outside. Here comes the leader. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
Come on.
Inside.
Ooh,
Clear inside.
I don't want to wreck the leader. I don't want to be 2 laps down and wreck the leader. Everyone be mad at me.
Car outside. Here comes the leader. Clear.
I do want to get by. Come on.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Here comes the leader. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear.
Got him. All right, now I'm only 1 lap down, but I'm still in last.
Here comes the leader.
And I lost time to that 27 car. But the leader, see, I mean, the leader is not even lapping these guys, so all the cars are very, very balanced.
Here comes the leader.
They all run about the same speed.
Car outside. Here comes the leader. Clear. Car outside. Clear.
Even DJ Shaw with that busted up hood, he's running pretty good. If we could get a caution, I might be able to make up a position or two.
Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. Here comes the leader. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear.
Well, in theory, if I was on the lead lap, I could be leading this race.
Just 5 more to go.
but I think those two fresh right side tires are helping a lot. They've made me a little faster, just enough so that I could pass some of these guys. White flag. Actually, that might have been the white flag for the leader behind me. Oh, is this the checkered?
White flag. One
Oh,
more
okay,
lap
that's
to
the
go.
white flag. That's the checkered.
There's the flag. It's over. Limit 55. Keep it under 5,500 in seconds.
Man, that was a tough race, and I kind of had a feeling that was going to be a tough one. But I only really made that one mistake. But that one mistake really cost me. Yeah, last. But I'm only one lap down, so I'm glad I got one of those laps back. Export. This was number 4. Chaudiere. I really should look that up. Chaudiere? Chaudiere? Alright, let's see that one incident. That helicopter sound is annoying. Okay, thank you, helicopter. Let's see. What lap was that? Alright, there I'm still in 14th. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I was racing that guy side by side for, and I remember I was racing that guy in practice, and it was a struggle trying to get by him. Okay, see right here you can see where the left front tire right there just wants to lift off the ground right there, just a little bit. But I mean, in relation to the AI, you see how straight their air dam is, or the splitter or whatever. But right here, mine is like all crooked because that left front is just sticking up in the air just a little bit. See, and then you can see it plop back down right before the start finish line. Yeah. And then, like, see, even right there, I mean, it's so close. And I mean, I'm pretty much all the way on the bottom. Look at that. I mean, they give you no room to maneuver. Let's see here. Let's see how close that was. Yeah. Let's see right here. Plenty of room, plenty of room, plenty of room right here. And then all of a sudden, they dip down and they get this huge run. And I think this is why my spotter kept saying clear. And then I would look up in the mirror coming off the corner and I'm not clear. See, right here, I'm clear. But then in trying to stay as low as possible to give them room, they just get this run right here. Oh, this is Doiron. They just get this run right here and come right up off of your right rear quarter. Like, Not much room. And then right here is the second spot where they come off and then they just stick right in the center kind of this lane. And just from the angle of my car wanting to go like that and his car wanting to go like that, it's dangerous. If you don't hit in the turn, in turn 2, then you want to hit on the straightaway. Right here, see, plenty of room, and then right there. And, you know, that happened a couple times in practice. What would have made all the difference is right here, if I could have just gotten it straightened out and kept going, wouldn't have been any big deal. But I couldn't keep it straightened out. And so right there, it turned all the way around. Then you're screwing around with trying to get in reverse gear. And, you know, and I hate the idea of like trying to get back on the track and then someone just like blindsiding me, you know, and then I'm wrecked out of the race. They're wrecked out of the race. That just seems dumb. It's like, it's my fault. I'll take the 2 laps down. I don't want to ruin anyone else's race, even though they're AI, but just, you know, in theory, I mean, I don't want to ruin other racers or other races for people. See right there, see, then I'm trying to turn around and right there, it's like, I don't know, am I clear? Could I just go and they'll avoid me? I've been in that position many times and I've said, screw it, I'm just going to go. And then some guy just T-bones me. So I just stop. And the pace car drives right through me. And then just wait for the line to go by. Oh, okay. Then you know what? I was probably screwing with the gears right there. I got the Moza shifter, and I like this shifter because it looks just like a NASCAR shifter would look, with the reverse to the left of first gear, and then the H pattern. The only issue is that it's kind of like they do this thing where you got to press down and then to the left to go into reverse. So if you just press left and up, you go straight into first. You got to press down all the way to the left and then up for reverse. And so in this kind of situation, I end up sitting here like fiddling with this thing like, wait, did I press it down? If you're not really paying attention, I end up putting it in first thinking I'm in reverse. Which is probably better than putting it in reverse thinking you're in first. So I'm glad it's like that. Protects against being in the wrong gear, but in those situations, trying to get turned around, it just makes it more difficult. Yeah, so that was the only mistake right there, and that pretty much ended the race for me. Then it was just a matter of hoping that there would be some wrecks and people would drop out, which didn't happen. So I come home in 20th. McDonald won the, I want to say he's won 2 of these now, but I'm not sure. And then the B row, Turner, Hopkins, Clark, Mike Rowe, Doiron, Jeremy Davis, Luce, and Lapperle, or Laperle. I don't know, something like that. All right, did I save it? Yes, I did. Did I save it? Yes, I did. Okay. E. McDonald. All right. Nope, that's the wrong folder. I'm going to put it in there. Let's count points. I started naming these, like getting rid of all the date and all the numbers, because I think it was confusing this program. It's been working a lot better like this, just with 2 numbers, 01. Oxford Plains, Beach Ridge, Star Speedway, and this one. See, it got it perfect first time. All right, where am I at? I'm in 10th. Yeah, I've been ninth or 10th the whole season. Yeah, after Oxford Plains, technically I was in ninth, but whatever. Um, Beach Ridge, I was 10th. I lost a spot to 10th. And then Star Speedway, I moved up a spot to ninth. And then this one, I moved down a spot to 10th. All right, looking pretty good. Falling a lot of points behind the leader here. Yeah, there's McDonald. Okay, he has one win, but he has 3 top 5s, 3 top 10s. Looking pretty good. And yeah, and Brackett missed that 4th race anyway. But oh well, it's all even now. All right, so I'm in 10th position. Let's see, was this the, yeah, this was the real race. Ben Rowe won it. And then Joey Doron in the 73, the guy that I almost wrecked. Kevin Roberge, Brian Kruchek, Johnny Clark. Oh, okay, that's Jay Clark. It's Johnny Clark. Raphael Lesard. I'm sure there's some French pronunciation for that. Travis Benjamin, Danny Poulin, DJ Shaw, and Sean Kennedy. Only 20 cars in this race. I was pretty surprised to see that because typically these races have like 30 something cars on them on these tiny little tracks. So that was pretty cool. It gave us a little bit more room, a little less congestion on the track. All right. If anyone ever watches this, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Fortunately, I had a pretty bad finish. They can't all be bangers. But we continue on with the series. And the next one is Barre, Vermont, Thunder Road. Yeah, the next race is at Thunder Road International Speed Bowl. So that should be cool. All right. If anyone watches, thanks for watching. That's it for this one.